back to my channel, Betty on the Budget, and it's your girl Bev. And today what we're gonna talk about is working while in school worth it, or should I work while going to school? And I honestly always felt like this was a no-brainer, but I guess like people need advice on this, or they kind of, not so much as advice, but they just kind of want to see what people do who's already done it. And for me, like, I would go ahead and just start off by saying it wasn't no option for me. Like, as we all know, I'm a single mother of 3 kids. So I don't know who's gonna take care of us, so I have to go out here and I have to get it. So I have not 1 but 2 jobs, and I go to school full-time, and I still go to my kids' volleyball game, football game, and now my son is doing soccer, and I'll be at soccer games and practices, because if I don't do it, who else is going to do it? And I don't feel like I should make my kids sacrifice because I'm in school by telling them that they can't be involved in extracurricular activities. So they go, and I have to sacrifice in order for them to go, and that's why I have to work, because I have expenses that ain't gonna pay themselves. So here's a little bit of the tips that I do. Tip number 1, no sleep. Like, for real, right now I'm on my way to work late per usual, which I gotta work on, because that's such a bad look. Like, that's so unprofessional, but I just don't know how to get to work on time. Like, I get ready, I started getting ready at noon. This is off subject, but I started getting ready at noon, and here it is 2:45, and I'm in traffic on my way to school, when I mean on my way to work, when I should have been at work at 2:45. All right, guys, so I'm back. So I already talked about the first thing is no sleep. So I want you to go ahead and just get that out your mind, that you will not be sleeping if you work while going to nursing school, because those are 2 things that are very, very demanding. So the next thing, I'm going to go ahead and tell you that you have to be strategic with the things that you do. Everything should be intentional. Now, I'm very impulsive myself, so I know how that can be, but I'm gonna just go ahead and just say it, that if you know that you're in nursing school, right, and you decide that you want to go ahead and start working because you need to get those coins, don't go get a job at Target. Being a nurse and working at Target has nothing to do with each other. I mean, if you just like Target, do you, but you get what I'm going with this. Go get a job at the hospital you want to work for, in the health system, because even though you might not can get a job at the specific hospital or on the specific floor, if you get into the health system, you'll be able to transfer, because that's what I did. I got a job as a CNA in the skilled nursing facility for the health system that that health system owned 4 hospitals and outpatients, doctor offices, urgent cares. They own a lot of different fields where they utilize LPNs. So even though my first job was not in the hospital, I was able to work as a CNA, and as soon as I became an LPN, I transitioned to an LPN position after doing a year there, getting my experience, you know, working, getting my skills up, learning how to put in Foleys, learning how to handle PEG tubes, learning how to do trachs. I did all of that, and then I decided to apply for the hospital. I could have went to the urgent care, I could have went to a doctor's office and worked Monday through Friday, but I chose to go to the hospital, and that's where I stayed for 2 years. And then I quit, and I moved here, where I quit because I got into nursing school over in St. Pete, so I wanted to live closer. So now that I'm finally reaching my under 1 year mark from graduation, I'm starting to look at positions in the hospital. Now, I will go ahead and say this, that sometimes you will have to take a lower position, a lower paying position, or a title that is lower than what you are. Like, I'm an LPN, and a lot of hospitals up here don't utilize LPNs in the hospitals as LPNs, but they utilize them as techs. So I might have to work as a tech in the hospital for the health system that I'm trying to get in, and then as soon as I become an RN, I'll already be in. I'll already have, you know, because I politic, okay? So I'm gonna be getting in cool with charge nurses, you know, people that have some type of say-so on who pulls your application when you put it in. And right now I chose to get a job at this skilled nursing facility because one thing about working in a skilled nursing facility, it is unlimited hours, and I gotta run that checkup. Like right now, spring break is like a couple weeks away, and I want to take my kids on vacation, so I'm about to run up this check. Okay, I'm about to get a bag. Like, you know, when they say secure a bag, I'm gonna secure the bag. And you can do that. Like, you gotta play the game. Like, you can't just be out here making all willy-nilly decisions. If you're gonna work and you know that's a sacrifice you gotta do, you gotta make sure that you positioning yourself to better yourself later. You don't want to go get a job that's gonna be demanding and then you're gonna fail nursing school. No, sis, that ain't worth it. You don't want to go get a job at this hospital and then, I mean, you want to go get a job at a convenience store. Sis, that ain't gonna help you. All right, so we're gonna get no sleep. We're going to be strategic. And then the last thing we're going to do is prioritize. Prioritize. You got to make sure that nursing is a priority. Now, what I do is I listen to my lectures while I'm in the car driving. I listen to my lectures while I'm in the car driving. Like, I have to drive 45 minutes to school. So if I didn't get a chance to review the modules before class, or if I just want to refresh my mind before an exam, I replay the lectures. Then after I replay the lectures, not only in my car, while I'm at work on my med card, I have my lectures playing. Oh, I'm trying to black out the sun because the sun ain't trying to let me be great. Anyways, so I play my lectures while I'm washing my clothes. I play my lectures while I'm making up my kid's bed. Like, you have to be, and even though you might not be paying attention, it's constantly playing in the back of your mind. So this brain that is so incredible that God blessed us with, is picking up this information. So you might be taking the test and then something that said, it'll pop up in your head and you might not even know that you know this information until you're on the test. So it's other ways. You don't have to sit behind a computer 8 hours a day and just study. But then do what works best for you. These are just my tips. This is the Beverly way. Beverly's logic. We're going to start a little word bank about Beverly. But anyways, y'all, I hope my little 3 tips helped you out. I know y'all always saying that I need to make more videos and stuff. So y'all need to leave comments down here or on my Instagram page, _Baddie on a budget. I mean, _ Baddie Bev. Baddie on a budget is YouTube. But anyways, _ Baddie Bev. And leave comments and tell me what you guys want me to talk about, or what kind of, just ask a question. I don't know, but y'all been real good, so I want to say thank you. I love you guys. Y'all been real good about leaving comments and stuff, so I do appreciate it and I do read them, and I promise I'm going to try to answer everybody back in a timely manner. But make sure that you guys like, subscribe, and thumbs up this video. And have a great weekend. Bye.